See, time is a weird thing, so is life, but music is another. You fill your head with other things so that you can forget things, and so you have time to cry, but never to actually dine with your emotions and get to know yourself better because you would rather live a lie or have it simple than have to face the truth and reality in the back of your head that is screaming at you, and all you want to do is hide. But you can't. You're stuck. You are you. You are your head. You are what you're trying to hide from. And the more you deny it, the more angry it becomes, the more it eats you, the more it consumes you, the more likely you are to do or become what you fear the most, what is sitting at the back of your head. You can fear it so much that you become it, and many people forget this. And I hate it because I fear love and I never want to, but at the same time, I know that I must trust and I must try, and it hurts. Because why would you want to try something you fear so greatly? I fear love because I do not understand it. I wasn't raised somewhere in which people cared. Not completely, not in the way I understood. I wasn't taught how to love. I was taught how to hit, how to punch, how to fight back, and how to speak my mind, and yet I fear my mind because I fear acceptance. I've always been rejected. Acceptance is a foreign thing, a foreign object, something that is unfamiliar with many people, something that we all pretend to know. We have our friends in our groups, but we all fear that that day that they all just disappear, they die, or no longer want to be your friends because of something you said, because it's been haunting you and you finally let go and let them know. And because of that, you lose them because you were honest with yourself. You lose something, and then you fear friendship and trust and people more and more and more. Why do we fear connection? Why? Because we fear losing. So a man who has nothing to lose, wherefore he is the happiest man. I would want to be the happiest man, where I have nothing to lose, where I don't have friends to lose, a love to lose, where I don't have a house to lose, and yet without friends you are lonely, and man fears being lonely more so than he fears having everything. Because once you have everything, you have nothing as well. But it is a different kind of nothing. It is everything material and everything you've ever wanted, and yet you have nothing because you can lose everything. And once you lose everything, you literally have nothing, and you fear the fact that you made it so far, and now there's so much more distance to fall down on the ground where you want to sit and cry, and you curl up in a ball and you want to die. You want to fall into an abyss in which doesn't exist because there is no hole that never has no bottom. You will never continue to fall for the rest of your life because there's always going to be a bottom, or there's always going to be something that stops you along the way. Maybe lifts you up a bit, helps you out, helps you find a way back up, and yet you can still fall. Once you've hit rock bottom, that is not really rock bottom because it is only a perception of your rock bottom. There's always things that can get worse. Let's say all you have left is your body and a little bit of food. Let's say you lose part of your body, you have less. It has gotten worse. Your rock bottom has lowered itself. And that is a sad thing, that we fear loss and loneliness more so than we fear our own death. We fear death. But I work in a hospital. I have seen people die, and right at the end, all they really care about is not themselves, but everything they're about to lose. But once they realize they had it, they are happy because they know at one point they got there. So instead of fearing loss and fearing the fall from building ourselves up, we need to fear never having the opportunity. We need to fear never taking the chance, never trying for something. We need to fear ourselves, our minds, but in a way in which stops us. We need to fear our own fear. We need to fear the fact that when you don't want to do something, yes, sometimes it's correct, but other times, do it. It could scare the hell out of you, but maybe it'll make you better. Maybe it's something you need to do, even though it scares the hell out of you. Because if you regret not doing something in your final moments, like I have seen people, then you missed out on something big. The minute you think you might regret something, do it. Fix it. At least you've tried. Because if you don't try, then you're living a lie. And living a lie is nothing. Because a lie is deception of yourself. And why would you want to deceive yourself when there's so much in this world that can be achieved? Why would you quit while you're ahead? Don't quit while you're ahead. Keep going, but help others grab their hand and show them more options, ones that they might not have seen. The world is full of doors, and each one closes and each one opens, but the thing is, they never, ever will have a point where there are no doors, where there are no options. There will always be an option you never considered, which is why you meet someone on the street and you just feel like talking to them. Talk to them. Maybe they'll ignore you. Maybe you'll become best friends. Maybe you'll make a nemesis. Who cares? You'll learn something from everyone, from everything, and you've taken the chance. You have not wasted your life. Everyone fears wasting their lives and falling down, and yet because of that, we don't try. We don't actually take the chances. So we never go anywhere. And I'd rather try to go up than be stuck in the same spot because I fear a 5-foot fall. I'll break my bones on the way down, but I'd rather break my entire body knowing that I had gotten somewhere than knowing I had done nothing but waste away and stare at the life that could have been. I would rather try than die.